Good morning, everybody. This is David from the Trader, and today it's only me again. But yeah, let's see how we do this. Basically, beautiful day outside. Good day. It's a Friday today. Let's see how patient we're gonna be with this market. Definitely, things are looking a little bit downward. Things are going downward. I don't know if that's even a word, but yeah, things are going down right now, and we have to keep it nimble, see what the market wants to really do, and yeah, let's see. I'm looking at Nvidia, the same thing. Basically, I have been reading the tape, though it's pre-market, I know, but trying to look for decent places where I can join the trend. If ever it's gonna be trending, I would prefer to go long, but this is not looking that long right now. So we are going to see if this is wanting to hold at least the moving average, or VWAP or whatever. But like right now, it's not doing that much. So let's see. Uh, when we zoom out, this is a 15-minute chart. You can see we were all the way up here to all-time high, and we have been tumbling down. So can we go and make a all-time high again? Probably, but that will depend a lot on how SPY will be trading, and that is the 5-minute alarm. We have 5 minutes for these two for this party to begin, and basically, yeah, let's see. I'm gonna take it slow at the open. As I say, things are looking short. I just don't know if we're gonna stay short today, but yeah, let's see. So NVDA, as I say, this is the tape that we are actually looking at right now, and we can see definitely a decent size at 73 half 100 lot, 114, something like that, and yeah, roughly 300 lot. It have bounced previously from there. What I don't like about that price is though that price is it does worth that shot. That's definitely for sure there. But let's see if we actually gonna get there. So that's 73. I kind of like it a lot, as I say. Yeah, I'm gonna drop a little order there. Let's see if we ever get there for real. I think that 73 is a good buy. I would like to see if there is anything else below there. 73. Yeah, nothing major right now. And when we look at the daily, yeah, probably the only shot that we give to it before, at least at the early stage. So we have an order to get some 73. Let's see if it ever manifests or not. Um, market just open. I'm trying to get the 73 as I say. Ooh la la. That was immediately. So 73. Trying to get a 73 again. I'll be back on a bit. All right, I'm back. So basically, I keep doing the same mistake day after day, and like that's getting to be really annoying. I mean, like today I got distracted again. I don't know for which reason exactly. Like it was yeah. Basically, you hear me saying time after time, like hey, and yeah. So as I say, a little bit frustrating there because it's not like it's not the idea, it's just the execution of the idea is totally wrong. And I probably gonna start trading a bit later. Like I mean, the channel is gonna still stay open at the same time that I have commit to, like between 9 to 9:30. But basically here, what I see is like I have this long bios from a couple of days ago, and like I am only going long and long, and like longs are not there anymore. That's why you take vacations and you walk away from the mainstream of what this market is doing. Like for example, look, this is Nvidia. Like this is the 200 moving average in the 1 minute. By the penny, it rejected. So why am I going long here? I don't know. Like at the same time here, like basically, I mean, I know I went with the sizes, but I have to keep working on the strategy. Like basically, my strategy is working most of the time, but the way it's working is when I am able to see ahead the direction. Like I mean, I am getting decent entries eventually, but this it's not working as like what I'm saying here. Like this is holding the moving. I don't know why I keep focusing the pre-market. Like oh yeah, I was holding for a little bit. This thing may go back above there and hold it for good. But then you see at the open, it rejected the 200 moving average by the penny, and then it just went all the way down. And I am seeing here like before I took the little break I just took there, I saw this going higher here, and I say, maybe it's gonna be a long from here. But like this thing haven't even broke the trend. Like I mean, in the 15 minute here, like if we have this line here, it was going all the way down, and like top, bottom, top, close to the bottom, but like this trend got in its way. Then out of the trend, re-entering to the trend, and now it's just going down. Like I mean, I'm probably not expecting this to go too low, but there is no reason why for me to go long right now. You have all the odds in its favor to go down even more. Like I know, yeah, it's still holding. Like this is a nice pop and blah blah blah, but the volume, look at that volume. That's a selling volume. So we wanna go against those sellers. Like we saw, like what happened there when it was going down. There was a bunch of sellers. 74, 73.50, thousands of lots at those prices. So what is gonna happen now? Well, it's gonna go 135, 173.50 probably, and more people are gonna be selling around there. Like, look, there is 1,000 lot. Let's see if I can show it right there. 1,000 lot at 173.78. So like that's the odd number, but like it's what it's doing. Like I mean, let's see for how long it is able to hold. Sorry about that. Let's see for how long it's able to hold the long in here. But like basically, yeah, like man, like it's so annoying, so annoying. The fact that you can do this type of thing, like basically, and it's not the market's fault by any chance. Like it's me. Like I mean, those are mistakes that I did. I mean, it's Look how far is that 200, like super far. That's why when when you automate those things, like if you're buying the 200, you're gonna get huge chunks toward the downside. So seventy to 78, there is a seller. I think that the 74 is a better price, for whichever reason. Like, I mean, obviously it's going above 70. Look how the tape is accelerating exactly at that price. Now going toward the 80s. Was the 80 a bid or a ask? It was a ask. So those stocks have been selling in high relative volume. I mean, okay. Yeah, basically what I'm seeing here, probably it's gonna find a way to hold at some point. Um, PLTR just getting there right now. So for example, for Nvidia, that like I normally like what I was trying to say here, like I do the same mistakes, and right now let's say like I was kind of trying to look more like for a bullish move, like but sorry, bearish move. But the reality is that yeah, it's I can call it probably a lack of patience in there, but like what I was saying here is let's see if I can show that data configure. No, not that. Like I'm gonna have to clean the chart, but like basically today to look for a long on Nvidia was correct. At that's my like, but after a certain point, like I mean, you cannot just go long because you don't know what is going on. But let's say like right now that we are trading above the moving average, like the 200 moving average in the 1 minute, it could make sense. But the reason why it could make sense is because of this little pocket here. Like I mean, for how long during the pre-market it was all above the 200 moving average. So because of that is that I say that is probably a good reason to look for a long. But I shoot it way too early, that's for sure, and like way too many times. So, but let's see if I can show you exactly what I mean by that 200 moving average. If we clean the chart more than we want to clean the chart, we want to see the data configure. We want to see here as many days as is allowed, 5 days probably. Okay, so yeah, we don't need to see the whole 5 days, but let's say I'm gonna erase all my lines here just to be able to illustrate. Let's say that we're gonna take this point of reference here just because like here I could say like, yeah, before this line here it was always above the moving average. The green line here on my chart is what I am talking about. So what I'm saying here, let's see if I can go a little bit more precise. It haven't been a lot. It's pretty much like just like 3 days that this thing is selling. Like so, that it was it selling. Yeah, it's after a big pop. So even like, yeah, we have to take that in consideration. So what I'm saying here, like, let's say if I say this is my moving average here, like this is pre-market activity here. So you see how in that pre-market we are all below the moving average, like we're up, like all this price action in the pre-market, like yesterday pre-market. Yeah, that's yesterday pre-market. We are trading below the moving average. So because we are trading below the moving average, the stock like then when the market opened, it went above. Like not even when the market opened, like a little bit. This is pre-market too, so but we are spending a little bit too long in here. So that should put you doubts like, hey, this might not hold for longer. Like let's say yes, you see that 200 moving average here. So once it you go actually to the 400 moving average as well. So but like it went to the 400, but then it claimed the 200 again, and it's trading all above here. In here we can be a little bit skeptical because of the previous trading below that 200 moving average. So what I was saying here is like if you see how it tumbles down here, like it never hold the 200 moving average here, which is the green line, for long enough until today. So in here again, we have all this pre-market action here. So that's why we cannot be too confident about how this is gonna go kaboom toward the upside. Look at how like the 200 moving average and the 400 moving average just they invert right here. So now you have a really bearish setup. So that's a bearish setup. So but basically like right now what they are doing again, they are interacting each other, trying to change again. So that's why I say it's like, you see here and here, those are those 200 moving average. So yeah, so probably what I what I'm trying to say here is like, yes, we trade a lot below the but this is the longest since it starts selling from here to here. Today was the day that it hold for longer above the 200 moving average in the 1 minute. So for a day trading perspective, you can be, yeah, like you're gonna go short because this is quite extends here, but you're gonna be looking for long, as I was looking, like my long was making sense. It's just too early. So now I can probably try to take that 200 moving average here if I was long on it. We will be able to break through the 75, 175. Why not? So, but yeah. So those trading execution, those trading mistakes are a little bit annoying. So, like, I have to keep working on that, and like let's say let's try to look at a day that it was different. So when we say different, it's okay. So I cannot do that. Probably I can do this. You see breaking through 75. That's very cool. Very good for NVDA. I like to see if it's, yeah, it's probably gonna break the high of the pre-market. Let's see, it's making a day high now. No, it's about to make a day high at 75.47. 175.47 is the high of the day. So I will expect this to go to probably something like 176.50 or around there. The reason for that is because there we have the 200 moving average in the 5 minute. So I'll be back. I need a little bit of water, and but yeah, basically, uh, funny enough, like it's a day where it across one way, a day across the other. So this is interesting for me, but yeah, be back right away. All right, we are back. Basically, yeah, like as you see, it's pulling back already. It didn't even get there now. That's pre-market high, yesterday low. So I think it's gonna keep going at some point, but you have to keep it nimble. You know, like I mean, there is at 75. 75 is of bidding a lot or a decent amount, I would say. So that 75 is looking attractive, I will say. There is not much moving average in there for you to go with them, but let's see. funny enough, if you can see, that's hood, and like the move is the same. Probably PLTR is the same as well. Yeah, this is a overall market move, and I haven't changed anything. Just notice that it's what I'm changing here is normally the it's only the ticket, and you see this is NVDA. This is PLTR. This is hood. I wouldn't, yeah, AMD, Tesla, even Tesla is following something kind of similar here, though Tesla is for sure like a little bit disrupted there compared with the rest. So Amazon, not looking like that. Apple, Amazon, those names are not trading like that. So Apple, I don't know why Apple came down back to those prices, but yeah. Google as well, like Google, like it lasts so long to go higher, and like let's just clear up that chart and like yeah. Yeah, Google went to basically 197.70, and then it put back $10 pretty much on a daily chart basically. I think it will be healthy for things to go back and touch that 50 moving average in the daily chart. It doesn't mean we're gonna break anything. It's just like I guess it's healthy to do that. I want to do this for fun because I have this this is really bugging me. I want to see how the 20 moving average is doing. Like, I mean, it's like I see those charts, and I know this is a daily one, but like let's say we use the purple line. I think it was purple right here. So yeah, we have that line there. How is this looking like? It's not respecting that much. What about in a shorter time frame? Like, this is more a shorter time frame. Okay. Oh, that line really spark. And BDA will be the best for that. Oh yeah. It looks beautiful. I'm pretty sure Nvidia have some sizes now at that 175.50. No here, no here. Okay, no, there's no sizes in there. So that's a weighted. Let's see what about a simple. So if we simple instead of simple, we say, oh man, you just changed your 50. You erase your 50. No, that's not what I want. I want to have my 51 here. So 51 is red, and that's okay. Now we're gonna keep it like that. And then I want to add a simple that is a 20. Maybe exponential. My bad. Not that. Let's take studies. This is a purple one. Purple. Where are you? Right here. There we go. So I took a little time. Okay, that's doesn't go. I took a little time to play with those things. Basically, like when I see a couple like the moving average things, like I don't want this purple line to be a distraction here. Not like the pink one is the same one we had that was orange too. It's just like instead of because orange is my VWAP and having all the time orange. So I didn't want to be the moving average. I didn't want to see the moving average being a distraction from what is actually the yeah. Like if you see all the way down here. So now we claim it back. It's, as I say, it's the first time we claim it for good. So probably uh, anything above 173.90, 174 could be a good trade. But I mean, like when we say anything, it's like it will depend a lot if it does hold or not that price. But SPY, you see SPY like still under the water here, like nothing really going on right there, and SPY just selling off in heavy volume. What I wanted to check after SPY was what do I want to check after SPY? Tesla, yeah, Tesla, my guy, Tesla. Come on, my guy, like this is yeah the same thing here. Equities are pumping, so I guess at some point. So let's just zoom out all the way, like. Yeah, so that's it. Oh, what it does for Tesla. So here, what I was going to say, yeah, Tesla, the same thing pretty much. Selling off, holding a little bit better here, and again holding again here. So, man, this trade having the trade of the patient, like the patient I do not have for sure, but I don't have many choices as I consciously took this trade and like just holding there until like things get to be a little bit better. I don't know. Like so NVDA. Google, I typed it wrong. 1 second. So as I say, I typed it wrong there. Google is what I meant. Google sell off, like man, like that was brutal yesterday at the open. Yesterday at the open, this just went down like very fast. So yeah, let's see how it's gonna be looking like. When we are in a declining moving average, I remember somebody saying that, and like to me it sounds a little bit funny, but it's kind of true too. Like I mean, at the same time, like let's say Google, like right now we are looking at the daily chart, daily. Like let's say we're only gonna take in consideration the 200 moving average here. We can take also the 50, which is this red line here. But let's say we take the 200 just to make sure that we are in the same wavelength. So, but basically they will say, and this was a person talking from like a hedge fund perspective. It's like if the moving average is declining, like like right now it's slightly up like this. Let's say I exaggerate a little bit here just to illustrate that. Like that will find buyers at some point. Like, but like more than that, it's above two. Wait, what's up? I'm working a bit. Go back. Sorry about that, little pause. So yeah, like basically what I was saying is like those hedge funds, like they will buy, and like one of the funny requests for the trader, you say, hey, like the moving average have to be a inclining moving average, so moving higher. If the moving average is lower, like going lower, we don't buy that. So I was impressed just because of that. It's like it's funny like how such a graphic and simple metric can tell somebody buy or not. But we see that the 200 moving average are super important. Like I mean, like when a stock is holding the 200 moving average for good, you can kind of pile on it and stay quiet as long as you are holding a decent price. But like for example here, like if you have Google at 175, it's not the best price. The best price was like when we were talking about 164 or probably 154. Like those good price. And like what I mean, if you got it around there, like you're not suffering anything. Like you're in the money here. Like something catastrophic will need to happen for this to pull back and hit you there. But yeah, I was trying to buy that at those prices for other reason, but not because it was like inclining. It was actually declining here, and then start looking a little bit better. But yeah, um, it's just interesting that some people will buy if it's flat or moving higher. If it's moving lower, they have an impediment to buy, so they don't buy there. So it's like you guys will get penalized if you buy a declining moving average. Like, can we apply the same for our day trading? Probably. And like that day trading will say, hey, you know what? You are trading PLTR. Like those are declining moving average right now. You're gonna have to wait for it to like you can attach it to the 200 again, which is to what it's looking like in the 1 minute. Oh, in the 1 minute we are looking almost flat. We are not decreasing, but still looking weird. So, but yeah, just simple comment there. Like we can talk about anything pretty much, and it's just a way to say, hey, we are learning, and we're gonna keep learning until we get this completely done. And probably this is gonna be never done, but um, like I day trade and I don't day trade. Like I can keep day trading, having red days or green days. And we are doing okay. Like we are doing very okay. Like I won't get rich soon, but we are doing very okay. Like we have a red day, and when we have a green day, we pay a couple of those red days. That's good, and for me, because I find like a sweet spot for me to be trading without having too much stress. But the reason for that is because like why we are not hitting things hard, why we are not making like a lot of money. Well, because we are just learning yet. This is why I say there is no financial advice here. There is no anything I can say this work 100% like that. Like I mean, We have a strategy that works and we work on it. But days like today, hey, I just smoked that strategy. Like for example, this was a good short here. Why didn't I see that? Because I wasn't aware enough. Like, just look at the previous. Like, it advises you, hey, we might go short from the moving average. Well, we went short from the moving average, and the rest is history. But did I take that trade? No, I didn't take it because I was long bias, and those bias, non-bias seems to be good unless you are in the right direction that day, and then when you are not, you will pay for it. And like look, for example, 174.50 here, 174.50 here is offering a decent amount. That's this here, right there. It bounced once. Can it bounce again? Of course it can bounce again, and it has the size. But like 74 here to me is a little bit more. If there is any longevity to this trade, in my opinion, it's at 74. Like 74, you can profit probably from the 74.50 as well, but like I will prefer to buy the 74 instead of the 74.50. I don't like middle prints much. Like I like them, but like it's not my favorite. Middle prints are no. Um, Sometimes they like when I say middle prints, because we refer to the tape as having a print and middle print, which is between the bid and the ask. But this when I say this, it's a whole dollar or 0.50, like 174.50. How attractive is that? Well, right now, yeah, it's gonna go there, and I'm expecting it to find some little resistance at the 74.50, which it didn't, but I think it shouldn't go too high from there. Uh, this for sure have all the rights to go back down to 174, and at 174, what do you have? 300 lot, at least. So if he never gets you, you have to be ready to miss some trades, and like that's basically one of them. I think he can be short from 75 or long from 74. No, 174 is here, yeah. Yeah, it's from here to here right now. So if he go here, I can go long. If he goes there, I can go short. I probably won't get there because there is no there's not much buying going on right now. Yeah, like dropped. What was the high of that? What was the high of that? Let's see. Um, 88. Quite high, I guess. So I wouldn't go up against the 75, and the reason why I wouldn't go up against the 75 is because there is no one selling at 75. So I think here it's gonna break through, unless they show up at the tape right there, which I previously didn't see. I probably will be looking more long than short around there. It's not the best price, maybe the 74.50 probably. Not even 74, 174.70 right now with 48 lot at 174.71. 174.71. That will be right there. So Yeah, as you can see, it's holding the 70 quite well. So I guess unless sellers jumping at 175, I don't see why I wouldn't go to 176 again. Like probably 176, 176.50 is totally doable. I don't see why not. Um, so basically, like that's it for today. Like I'm gonna take here. Basically, if you see, I only trade Nvidia. I'm like I didn't do that good on Nvidia because I was long bias and yeah, like even like that, I know I'm archived to manage whatever trade I took, but like still like that, it's not a good setup. I don't know. I was a little bit too convinced of my own idea, and I didn't realize that this was more like a short setup. So here, like the same thing I say, and I'm gonna keep saying it every day. Like that, I just reinforce what I'm trying to illustrate here. 200 moving average. We bounced by the penny down, like we rejected by the penny, and then it snapped it again, and then it precisely went down. So that will be a fantastic trade if ever I took it. But like as I say, like really, I have to try to aim a little bit more for that type of entry, and the size have to see a lot with that. Like actually, let's just erase everything and see like very quickly here. What are we talking about when that happened here? Like that was 74.20. So will I be comfortable shorting that price? No, but probably the 74. Yes, the 74. I will be very comfortable shorting it, and that will work. It's just as I say, like I mean, it's a matter of discipline and like keep your things like nimble. Like here, as I say, why I wouldn't go short here, because there is no sellers right there. And this is bouncing from a big order at 174.71. So like this is a long setup right there. That's a long setup, but you have to make sure you get the best price you can, which in this case, if you have any profit and you don't care about it, it will be about 174.70 toward the 176. So that will be easy 7 to 8 hours. But yeah, as I say, for me that's it for today. We're gonna keep it nimble. Next week we're gonna try to do less mistake, because to be honest, like most of the days I have been doing mistakes. Being on vacation is good because you rest, but it's bad because you lose like the agility of it. Like you get distracted. Like the market, like these last 2 days, we have been like shorts, and I have been like I stay in the long setup for the week before last week, and I'm pretty sure that the beginning of this week as well. Probably for Monday we're gonna be looking long again, but no bias in there. I'm gonna try to be as nimble as possible. If I have to move my time frame to like I mean, like instead of trading since 9:30, like let's just wait for 9:45 or 10. I'm okay with that too. And like with the new way of playing, like this will make a lot of sense for me. So I hope everybody have a good day. I hope everybody have a good weekend. And we're gonna be here every day from 9:30 or 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And like yeah, this is what we do. We trade every day. Red day, green day, it doesn't really matter. Our goal is to accomplish the trading skill, and though we are not doing that bad. I mean, like as I say, like I'm pretty happy with my results in general, but I'm very annoyed by the little mistakes I am making that are really blocking me from doing better. So I hope everybody have a good day. We're gonna be here Monday. See you then. Bye.